I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work. To practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Reparo. Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me. Oi, can you help me?
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian? Thank you, Sp.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd...
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Surely no one's wandering about in here at this hour. You'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
Silent as a grave. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clip. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. I should use Reparo on this broken armor. Reparo! Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. Revelio. That's it! Where might this lead? Reparo. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Oh. Accio. Levioso. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Incendio! I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Incendio. Levioso! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Stupefy! Incendio! Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Revelio. It is a book after all.
जी जी, इसके बचपन की कहानी है। You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense. It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox?
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear... Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
तो लड़के को ऐनक लग गई है.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I... Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then... proceed to see me in my classroom.
She growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting I wonder if hippogriffs...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to her Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later, even with soil, sunlight, and...
Let's see, how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Done. Once it can be harvested, you'll... Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside. The cabbages do get tested.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the oven. Come.
Protego! What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to... They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in defense against...
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have. Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll try on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not saying you can't go it alone. It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do.
Magical.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend...
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my hearing.
To make anything good, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. In the Great Hall.
Albie Weeks has been experimenting with new
Personally, I think it's a big...
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would know.
Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of
Alhamdulillah, It can alhamdulillah. heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. कुलीग है वो मेरी ऑफिस की नहीं नहीं वाइफ कहाँ से है कुलीग है I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. आजकल तो बहन भाइयों की भी मिलती है इस तरह Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you can find the ingredients you need. Come and see me when you've finished brewing. And we'll see if it was क्यों skill or ज़्यादा luck क्यों? the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been present.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll already be in Sharp's office with his...
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feather. Wait.
Revelio.
Remember, precision. प्रोजेक्ट बना तो रहा है बेटी प्रॉपर्टीज वाला लेकिन ये है कि उस पर लोग इतना ट्रस्ट नहीं कर रहे बट लेट्स सी क्या होता है यहाँ पे शायद 2 नंबरी नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि यहाँ चलती नहीं है ना
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be रीजन ही यही है ना वो भागा इसलिए कि 2 नंबरी करके भागा है ना अब कराची वाला बड़ा स्कैम है शायद आप लोगों को इतना आइडिया नहीं क्योंकि मैं तो प्रॉपर्टी में तो मुझे इस चीज का ज्यादा बेहतर तरीके से पता है स्कैम तो है बहुत बड़ा ये बहुत ऊपर के लेवल की गेम है
नहीं बंदा ठीक है अपने लेवल पे अच्छा होगा वो मसला नहीं है लेकिन लोगों के भी तो पैसे है ना अगर फॉर एग्जांपल ये पैसे हमारे लेके भागा हो हम भी उसको गालियां दे रहा हूँ हमारा खैर लेके भागा कुछ नहीं लेकिन लोगों के पैसे डूबे हैं तो इसलिए लाइक लोग इतना ना पसंद नहीं करते
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot.
Wait, it's not supposed to.
Get it! Not again.
Dragon tongue!
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. And I've never seen anyone.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in a fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am Merlin's beard. Good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking...
नहीं शेखों ने तो उसके साथ कोलैबोरेशन किया यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान की तरह थोड़ी होता है कि आपका जब भी दिल किया आपने मुंह उठा के प्रोजेक्ट शुरू कर दिया वो बकायदा डीएलडी में रजिस्टर हुआ आके और जो शेख हमदान की कंपनी है उसके साथ कोलैब किया बकायदा प्रॉपर तरीके से कोलैबोरेशन में कोई शक नहीं है बट फिर भी पाकिस्तानी ट्रस्ट नहीं कर रहे और उससे अच्छे डेवलपर यहाँ पे मौजूद हैं तो फिलहाल देखो लेट्स सी मार्केट कहाँ जाती है
I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say, I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of...
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectation.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not, in addition to having a pay...
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one. Class is dismissed.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Now.
I asked him to carve.
Incendio.
I bet Black could tell a few tales about things that what and when.
गाइस गेमिंग वाला चैनल तो लाइक कर रहे हो लेकिन इसके साथ साथ जो भी देखने वाले हो वो दूसरा मेरा जो मायर एल्टर वाला चैनल है उसको भी यार सब्सक्राइब कर दो
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but
They want something that Professor Fig and I found. Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
all the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was I overheard some of... Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I wonder what Merlin...
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this.
They attacked you.
Oh.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
I did enjoy... Slim, though. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't
They must have come this way! Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil, Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You there! I see you! Levio potato! Well done! For a child. Levioso! Incendio!
Hurt me!
Accio! Incendio!
Quit now, while you're still alive. Put me right! Look what...
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes. Do you really think we can hold them off?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take it, student of the
Potato!
Knew you were still hanging about. Not me. Please stop! You little brat!
Accio!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders? It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them.
You're... Merlin? I can...
I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. See that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres. Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres, after all.
Incendio!
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
Reparo. Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit. What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, how does it work? I must review my notes.
Are all of the trials like this one?
You should feel free to solve. My guess is that which you can find in Hogwarts. I really... And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and...
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder...
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be... Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef? Rotten roast beef?
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
I suppose I can do that.
कोई बात नहीं मुनीब, कोई बात नहीं, बस ये है कि रिपोर्ट मारना किसी को जरूरत नहीं है, रिपोर्ट मारने की क्या जरूरत है, कोई रिपोर्ट किसी को रिपोर्ट नहीं होगी, बस ये कि यार बस थोड़ा सा जो है ना ख्याल को रखा करो, चिल माहौल करो, चिल माहौल.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
A student
never will
in the
understand
kitchen?
students.
What could they want?
Delicious food and what found themselves a bit peckish lately.
Certainly makes Rookie's job easier.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. mess in here. Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome treat.